Pre-arm, hardware safety switch. Communication regained.
Hi, Nisha. Good afternoon again. Again, when we first noticed your, what you call, news that people interview you about your service in India, we were very impressed. And that's why we wanted to reach out to you to hear your story, your success story. So as a start, maybe you want to share with us what made you embark on this career? What was the motivation as the first question? Thank you, Nisha.
Thank you for giving me this good opportunity to share my experience with you all guys, and really thankful Mr. Joydeep Chakraborty to make this means the virtual talk happen, and thanks once again. Uh, Before I starting my means introduction, uh, I am Nisha Solanki, as you know my name, and I am the first female drone pilot of Haryana, also as a drone instructor. And as you know, Haryana is a leading in agriculture sector, and I have seen many people working in agriculture. So I decided to go into this sector as I have seen that most of the females are working in the field with their partners, with their owners, and they are just doing the laborious work in that, but not getting so much attention from the farmers or from the society. And then I have decided that I get admission in the agriculture engineering, and I did agriculture engineering from the institution named Chaudhry Charan Singh Haryana Agriculture University, Hisar. From that institution, I did my BTech agriculture as well as masters in farm machinery and power engineering. And the main means thing to get into the agriculture, that means I have the background from the rural areas, and my father also having the land, but he's not a farmer. He is in government of India, but I have seen many people working in that, and it make me excited to work in that field because everybody is moving towards the IT sectors, computers and all. And it's my personal interest in that agriculture, because agriculture is means we can say without agriculture survival is not possible. As of now, means now I am drone pilot, and I also want to work in that technology, means the latest technology, that is drone technology in India. I want to work in that, and I had work with the institution, horticulture institution. Yes, agree, means this all these things that all around me get interested, get means make me to take more interest in agriculture. That's why I'm in the field.
Thank you very much for the very great introduction from your engineering school background, and you decided to go into the drone. So let's go into the drone topic a bit more. So how did you, in drone, you can be a photographer drone for photography, you can be in agriculture space. There's also, you can use drone for mapping, but I believe you first started on with crop protection service for drone. So where did you learn the skill? Was there a school to teach you what crop protection products to use, and how do you spray? How did you learn the skills? I know you have a license to fly, but then
Yes.
using a chemical itself is a different set of skill sets. So maybe share with us, how do you learn to use crop protection product?
First of all, I want to tell you that I have seen the drone technology in 2019. Uh, that time I was in State Department. My boss assigned me to see the demonstration of drone technology. and I have to write on that it is feasible or not, that is valuable for the farmers, that means how it works and all, being a technical. uh, the demonstration was conducted by Iotech World Navigation Private Limited, and with the crop bear, I think that was a bear crop science, and the crop was sugarcane. From that was the starting of my journey towards the drone technology. After getting admission in MTech, means masters, I get a call from Mr. Deepak Bhardwaj from the Iotech World Navigation Limited. He said, you get a good opportunity, you can do a license course which we call a certificate now, because after the amendment of drone rules it is now certificate. He uh, uh, he called me and sponsor me to do that certificate course, and I get the license. After that, after getting license, they help me to do the applications with the spraying, means with the drones and all. After getting the means 7 to 10 days, they give me the training for that, how I can operate this drone in agriculture. And after this, I got the opportunity to work in the ICAR, Indian Council of Agriculture Research Project. That was the pilot project in 2022. In that, I did the demonstration more than in 250 hectares of land. From that, I get experience in flying and all.
Okay, thank you very much for sharing that also. So now the biggest question is, as a lady, and then I'm sure most of your peers are all men, and then you flying a 25-kilo drone. So how did you what do you call, overcome your fear, like you said just now, to really demonstrate you're equally capable as a drone flyer and be also very competent on in the field with 250 hectares that you mentioned? So share with us your experience.
It was a very wonderful experience that teach me a lot of things in my 60 hours of flying I have done on record. Means it is more than 60, but on record I have 60 hours of flying. It was really a great experience for me and teaches me a lot of things. And being a female, I face lots of problems in that, but being a sports person, I can handle it, and I handle all the situations. Uh, and also having, I was worked earlier in horticulture, so I have the knowledge about how to tackle the farmers, how they can means they can say, means the words they can use in typical language and all, means they don't make me fear to work.
Okay, so the next question is, I just heard that you have now have a school. You just have a teaching school for drone, right?
Right.
So how do you move into that, and who supported you to build a new school for drone flying in agriculture?
As we discuss about the drone schools in India, it is 58, I think now, authorized by Directorate General of Civil Aviation. In Haryana, we have almost 10 drone schools. I was in like CSC Udan Academy, that is a Common Service Center Academy, and my boss, Dr. Satyendra Yadav, means push up me into this technology as well as in the instructor course, and I means feel happy to teach them, means teach the peoples in that.
Okay, thank you for that. So one of the more important, as now you're very successful, like you said, you're a spokesperson, you have now done so much training. So what would your advice be for other Indian ladies if they says, I want to follow Nisha's footstep? What would your guidance be?
Uh, See, the trends of working women are day by day changing in India, as they are moving forward from the kitchen to the means they are becoming wrestlers. They are playing good role in other fields like uh, means achieving more and more goals. But in agriculture, the females, they work just as a labor. Means the technical, being a technical in agriculture, I think very less women are there. But still, in India, women are operating like means self-help group, in that they are making pickles, making means doing honey business. And means the trend of the women in India are changing day by day. As being a drone pilot or as being a agriculture graduate, I always try to convince the females that you can come forward and also do the technical things in that field also, in spite of being a labor. So I always try to convince my juniors and my seniors that you can do a good job in this field also, as you can come forward from the kitchen and you can do a lot of thing in the world.
Thank you very much. The next question is more of farmers accepting drone as a service, taking over their backpack prayer, etc. So how do you see Indian farmers adopting drone services in their day-to-day farm practice?
In India, trend of application of chemicals are being changing from means Nexep to drone is quite a means you can say a long way to cover from Nexep to drone. But in India, we are using like Nexep, means it is power operated, electric battery operated, and now we are having the tractor operated boom sprayers and high clearance sprayer. We have many sprayers, but related to drone, if we discuss about related to drone, means in Haryana, basically I want to add, because I'm from the Haryana, that Haryana government is totally emphasized on drone technology. That is for promoting this technology, they are going to train the pilot 500 pilots of Haryana without the means the government will bear the expenses for the drone course. In India, it is about 65,000 for the drone pilot course, and the government of Haryana will bear all the expenses for the drone pilot, and they also have the provision, means they are developing the provision to subsidize the drone technology in Haryana, so that the farmers can easily operate and can reach to the farmers in the rural areas. Means Haryana is doing a great job in the drone technology, means promotions, you can say. Farmers are adopting this technology because we can say globally the farmers facing the climate change, like scarcity of water in many areas, very high increase in temperature, unpredictable rainfall, so many factors of biotic stresses on plants. Means you can say the behavior of the pest are changing day by day. They means they get the small window to means mitigate that problems. So the drone technology in Haryana is the farmers adopting very fast, in very fast manner, because the window that we have to mitigate the pest and all the disease is very short, and the drone can only be the solution in that situation.
Thank you. So my last question is, what is your vision or your long-term goal as a drone service provider? What is your vision, or what is your aspiration for yourself?
For myself, I'm looking very means in broader view, that I want that farmers must use this technology, and means they get more benefit from this. And being a means being a human or being a female, I have many means restrictions over that. I can't do means I can't, being a female or unmarried female, it is quite difficult to set my ambitions like that. It is very difficult.
I understand totally. But again, from as a fellow agriculturist, we admire you. We admire your success, and we really congratulate you leading the frontier in especially in the drone space, and especially as a woman, and enjoying the flight of a 25-kilo drone. It is
Yes.
something that we all look forward to also, because I do fly a drone myself. It is always that encouragement. With that, again, I really thank you for your time, for joining us, and hopefully we'll get a few more questions later on during the session on Monday. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so